Hello, everyone, and welcome to live coverage of Averett softball here on the Averett Sports Network. We are just underway here at the Walnut Creek Softball Complex. This game between Muskingum and Averett. First pitch in there for strike one. Get to the lineups in just a second as that one misses low and in the dirt. Averett coming in with a 7-5 record. This is their first game of the day. Meanwhile, Muskingum coming off a loss earlier, right before this one, lost 2-0 to a nationally ranked Randolph-Macon team. Tight one that scoreless for the longest time. Randolph-Macon scored too late. Muskingum got a couple runners on in the bottom of the seventh, but couldn't get them in. That pitch misses high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Getting the start today for the Cougars in the circle is the junior Hannah Zabik. Picked up the win yesterday in Averett's first game of the Triangle Classic, an 8-1 win over Mary Washington. Zabik with the pitch, fouled off. Makes the count full here to Kara Taylor. Gets the start in center field. She'll lead off for the Fighting Muskies. It'll be Casey Timko at shortstop right behind her. Taryn Bourne is the DP, batting in the 3 spot here, due up for Muskingum. And this pitch popped up out into center field, fading over towards left center, and it's going to be caught by Carson Bratcher for out number 1. So that retires Taylor, and that'll bring up Casey Timko. Timko, not sure how she did earlier today, but coming into the day, she was batting .500. That pitch misses high for ball 1. Kind of a cold, cloudy day this morning here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Temperatures probably somewhere in the 40s. That pitch misses the inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball popped up foul over towards the Averett dugout, but nobody can get to it. Count now 2-1. Rest of the lineup for Muskingum. Batting in the 4 spot is the pitcher Bethany Rodman. E.B. Walford is catching and hitting 5th. Emily Travis at 3rd base. Eliana Shaheen at 1st base. Natalie Smith at 2nd base. Olivia Rapo as in left field, and in the flex spot playing right field, Morgan Lane. This ball hit down 3rd baseline. A diving try there by Angela Rodriguez, but the ball was foul. Runs the count to 2-2. For your Cougars defensively, Kaylee Gates out in left. Carson Bratcher is center. Allie Testerman in right. Zabik's pitch. And a beautiful off-speed pitch. Gets Timko swinging for out number 2. That'll bring up Taryn Bourne. Infield for Averett, pretty standard. Angela Rodriguez at 3rd. Mackenzie Newcomb over at short. Cadence Woodliff at 2nd. And Brianna Brooks getting the start at first. Or excuse me, Abby Owen getting the start at first base today. And this one is this ball poked out into left field for a base hit. And Bourne is aboard with a single. So first hit of the game for Muskingum here with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Bethany Rodman. Rodman listed as the pitcher, hoping to help her own cause here. And that pitch misses inside for ball 1. Finishing out the Averett lineup, of course, you got Zabik pitching, and behind the plate today is Hannah Jones in the Cougars' first game of the afternoon. Brianna Brooks is the DP for Averett. That pitch misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch, ball hit out towards second base. Slow roller, easy 4-3 put out for Cadence Woodruff, and that'll do it for Muskingum in their half of the first inning. Still scoreless. We'll go to the bottom of the second when we return. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Thanks for tuning into our broadcast here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson. And leading off for the Cougars will be Carson Bratcher, the sophomore transfer. Bratcher having a solid season here in her first year with the Cougars, batting .500 on the year. Fouls that ball off for strike one. Bratcher, 23 hits already this season, including 3 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 10 for 10 on stolen base attempts through Averett's first 12 games. 0-1 pitch. Bratcher tries to drop down the bunt, and she'll beat it out. So the bunt single puts Bratcher aboard. And that'll bring up Hannah Zabik. Zabik, the junior out of Sykesville, Maryland, lays down the bunt but fouls it off at the plate for strike one. Cougars offensively have been really hitting on all cylinders this year, especially at the top of the lineup. Zabik batting .390 this season. Already 16 hits. Lays down the bunt, but the backspin sends it right back foul into the batter's box. 0-2 the count. So we'll see. Don't think the bunt will be on here. Zabik probably hitting away here. Maybe see Bratcher on the run. That pitch outside. Ball one. This is day 3 for Muskingum playing. 3-2 on the year. Ranked number 19 in the poll. As this one rolls foul toward the first base side. Zabik stays alive. Cougars, this is only the second. They're only playing 2 days down here. Played yesterday. Went 1-1. As this pitch fouled right back to us. And that pitch in the dirt. 2-2 the count. And this one poked out towards second base. That'll drop in. Bratcher going to go for third. In there safely. Zabik up to second on the throw. And time called here as Averett threatening here in the bottom of the first. So we'll be ruled an error on the play. So Bratcher at third, Zabik at second. That'll bring up Mackenzie Newcomb, the shortstop, batting .364, and looks at strike one there. Newcomb tied for the team lead with 15 RBIs this season. Lays off that pitch, throw it down to third, but Bratcher back was a called strike two. So Newcomb needs to protect the plate here. Still nobody out. The heart of the lineup coming through. And strike three looking for the first out. As Rodman gets a needed out there. That'll bring up Cadence Woodliff. And looks at that pitch. Drops a little low for ball one. For Rodman, coming into the day, 4.00 ERA, 0-0 record in 7 innings pitched. 1 start, 2 overall appearances. This one hit right back to her, though. Woodliff will try to beat it out, but unable to do so. And that'll be the second out on the 1-3 putout. Now, Averett had nobody out. Runners on scoring position. Now 2 straight outs. Brianna Brooks at the plate. Freshman having a stellar start to her collegiate career, batting .432 on the season. Entering today with 16 hits, including 8 RBIs. But can she help the Cougars maybe knock in a few runs here? Would be big, especially against a team like Muskingum, ranked. Rodman looks in, pitch on the way, and that one called strike, belt high. Brooks got a piece of that one, fouled it out of play. So, 0-2 the count. Here to Brooks. Rodman with the pitch. And that one just off the corner for ball one. Hard pitch to lay off of. strike 3. And that'll do it. Rodman able to get a pair of strikeouts around a ground out, right back to her to get out of the jam after Averett got 2 runners on in scoring position. And we'll go to the second inning. Still 0-0 your score. And welcome back. We go to the top of the second inning. Still scoreless. And first pitch to Wolford. Misses for ball 1. That one finds the zone, though. One and one the count here. This ball fouled out of play. One and two the count. Pitch on the way, misses for ball 2. And strike 3 for the first out. So one away. That'll bring up Emily Travis. Travis came to the day with 1 hit this season. And Zabik paints the inside corner, evens the count at 1-1. That pitch a little bit high for the ball. 2-1 the count. And that one misses low and inside as well. Makes the count 3-1. This ball hit out the shortstop. Newcomb throws across the diamond for the out. Now 2 away. That'll bring up Eliana Shaheen. Shaheen came into the day batting .222 on the season. And that one fouled back to the backstop for strike one. And a swing and a miss there on a great pitch in the low by Zabik. Makes the count 0-2. That one low and away. Good waist pitch there. 1-2 the count. And strike three as Zabik. Couple of punch outs in that frame. And that'll do it for Muskingum here in their half of the second inning. Still scoreless here from the Triangle Classic. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Angela Rodriguez stepping up to the plate for Averett. We'll chop her over to third base. And one pitch, one out. Good play over there at third by Travis. So one away. I bring up Kaylee Gates, the junior, out of Woodson, North Carolina. Lefty looks at ball one. Gates getting the start in left field here in this first game of the day for the Cougars. And that one in there for strike one. Evens the count at 1-1. Rodman with the pitch. Low for ball two. Averett wearing their navy blue jerseys, pinstripe white pants. Muskingum in their red jerseys, black pants. Here in this one. And this one slapped over to third base. But again, Travis with a good glove to make the play. So that'll bring up Hannah Jones, one of the two seniors on this squad, along with Rodriguez. And that one in there for strike one. Breaking ball missed the zone. Evens the count at 1-1. Rodman's pitch hit over to third base. Travis taking care of the inning herself. 3 consecutive 5-3 putouts, and that'll do it for Averett here in their half of the second inning. Still scoreless here at the Triangle Classic from Raleigh, North Carolina. Welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning. Still scoreless here between Averett and Muskingum. First pitch strike as Natalie Smith steps into the box for the first time in this one. Breaking ball drops in for strike 2. And Zabik trying to nibble that outside corner, but no luck. 1-2 the count. And this one chopped out. That'll get through. Took a low hop off the dirt. Looked like Woodruff was going to maybe get to that ball, but just scooted right by her. So second hit of the day for Muskingum. And they've got a runner aboard here with the single up the middle. That'll bring up Olivia Raypole. Raypole showing bunt and a called strike. Even though she pulled it back. As Fighting Muskies looking to try to move the runner over, it seems. Infield in on the corners. Drops down the bunt. And a 1-4 put out for the out. Does move the runner up on the sacrifice bunt. So back to the top of the lineup here with Kara Taylor. Flew out to center field in her first at bat. And a little chopper out to Woodruff at second base for the second out. We'll move the runner over to third. So 2 away. That'll bring up Casey Timko. Struck out swinging back in the first inning. This ball fouled And that'll get out of play to the right side for strike one. That pitch way outside, evens the count at 1-1. Another ball from Zabik. Cougars looking to get out of the jam here. And Zabik doesn't get the call on the outside corner. 3-1 the count. And that one right down the middle for strike two. So full count. Payoff pitch coming to Timko. Ball popped up. And that'll get up against the net on the first base side. So just a long strike on the foul ball. So they'll do it again. Payoff pitch coming. And that one crushed foul down the third base line. Count remains full. This ball popped up, could be trouble. That'll drive in a run. A base hit by Timko gives the Muskies the lead. Third hit of the day, and this one. Bring up Taryn Bourne. Looks at strike one. Bourne singled out to left field in her first at bat of the day here against the Cougars. That one misses size. Averett trying to keep the damage at only one run if they can get this last out. And that one fouled back to the backstop off the handle. 1-2 now. Here to Bourne. Going back to Timko. That's her 7th RBI of the season. Leads the Muskies in that category. And that one fouled back to the backstop. Count remains 1-2. That one misses outside as the sun seems to make a slight appearance here for the first time today. Peeked out from behind the clouds for just a second. 2-2 here to Bourne. Lays off the high fastball. Count full. The pitch, a little chopper, slow roller, could be trouble, but it will be a 3-4 put out, and that'll do it. But the Muskies take a 1-0 lead here on the RBI single by Timko. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Cougars with a chance to respond. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Muskingum with a 1-0 lead after scoring in the top half of this frame. For Averett, it would be the 9-1-2 hitters, starting with Allie Testerman. Testerman lines that one out to shortstop. One hopper. And the play made by Timko for the first out. So one away on the first pitch. Now that'll bring up Carson Bratcher. Bratcher reached on a single and got all the way over to third back in the first inning, but the Cougars had their opportunity. They had runners on second and third, nobody out, and couldn't bring anybody home. A little bit of their story yesterday against NYU in that 3-2 loss. Averett left 9 runners on base, including 6 over the final 3 innings. As Bratcher fouls that one off for strike 1. Bratcher lays off that pitch a little bit high. 1-1 the count. It's the first of 2 games today for Averett. They take on Piedmont University after this one, as that one misses inside for ball 2. It's the final game for Muskingum. Played earlier today, lost 2-0 to Randolph-Macon. Another opponent of Averett's in the ODAC. Rodman's pitch catches the outside corner for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And that one chopped foul over to the third base side. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 the count. Bratcher hits this one over to Travis. She'll fire over and get the speedy Bratcher by about a half step. It's 2 away now for Averett. That'll bring up Zabik. Zabik reached on an error back in the first. Kind of dropped in a ball out at second base. Kind of misplayed there. And ended up going to second on the play on a throw to third. And Zabik looks at ball 1 there. That Catcher E.B. Wofford was looking to get the call there, kept the glove up. Zabik hits this one out to deep right field, but there to make the catch is Morgan Lane, and that'll do it for the Cougars in their half of the third. They go 1, 2, 3. And Muskingum will take their 1-0 lead to the fourth when we return here on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Averett trailing Muskingum 1-0. That'll be Bethany Rodman at the plate. Facing off against their counterpart, Zabik looks at strike one. Huge swing and a miss there. And Rodman an 0-2 hole here at the plate. A little chopper over to Rodriguez. And she'll make the play for the 5-3 putout for out number one. They'll bring up the catcher, E.B. Wofford. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. And the pitch. Changeup misses low for ball one. Zabik's pitch hit out to shortstop. One hopper to Newcomb. And the 6-3 putout will retire Wofford for out number two. That'll bring up Emily Travis. Travis grounded out in her first at bat of the game. But she's made an impact with her glove. Made a couple really good plays down at third base for the Muskies. Zabik with the pitch. That one foul down the third base side. And freshman Travis lays off that pitch. Zabik fires it in. That one in the dirt. Two and one the count. Cougars trying to get out of this inning. That one fouled out of play. Evens the count at 2-2. Zabik with the pitch. Misses outside. Full count now here to Travis. And strike three on the inside corner. Zabik gets the call for the third out, so that'll do it for Muskingum here in the top of the fourth inning, but they still lead 1-0. We'll be back with the Cougars coming to the plate when we return here on the Averett Sports Network. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Mackenzie Newcomb will lead things off here for Averett, trailing 1-0 here to Muskingum. That pitch high and inside. Newcomb had to duck out of the way. It'll be Newcomb, Woodruff, and Brooks due up for the Cougars. And this one hit over to the right side. And Newcomb will reach. So it'll be ruled an error by the second baseman. As Newcomb aboard. With nobody away, and that'll bring up Cadence Woodruff. And looks at strike one. Woodruff, the number 4 hitter in the lineup. This one popped up in the infield and caught over at second base by Smith for the out. That'll bring up Brianna Brooks. Brooks 0 for 1 here today. This one hit out to center field and caught by Taylor for the out. The throw over allows Newcomb to get over to second, though, so Cougars at least have a runner in scoring position here with 2 away. Angela Rodriguez comes to the plate. And that one right down the middle for strike one. This one hit out to the gap in right field. Newcomb coming around to score. Rodriguez into second base with an RBI hit, and the Cougars tie it up. So, new ball game. And Kaylee Gates now coming to the plate. Cougars with the go-ahead run at second. First pitch of ball. And this one hit out to the gap in left center. That'll drop in. Gates around up to second base. And the Cougars take the lead. So Gates, the nice double, drives in the run. And the Cougars lead the Fighting Muskies 2-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. It's only a matter of time before Averett's offense broke through here. And Hannah Jones now at the plate for the Cougars. Rodman with the pitch. And Allen misses. 2-0 the count. Time called. As Wofford will go out and talk to Rodman. Averett finally getting some timely hits here in this one and have the lead. Looking to add to it here with Jones. Little two-out rally for the Cougars. Muskingum trying to limit the damage here and get out of it. Jones lays off that pitch. 3-0 the count. And you got to imagine she's probably taken all the way here with a 3-0 count. And a called strike. Slight delay there by the home plate umpire on the call, and Jones was nearly ready to toss her bat. It was on the outside corner. So 3-1 now here to Jones. And she crushes this to deep left field, but that'll stay in right up against the fence. Caught out there by the center fielder Taylor, but the Cougars able to put two across the plate here in the bottom of the fourth. They lead 2-1 over Muskingum. We'll be back with the fifth inning when we return. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Cougars in the lead 2-1 here after scoring a pair of runs last half inning. It'll be Eliana Shaheen due up first for Muskies. That ball fouled back to the net for strike one. Cougars offense giving Zabik some run support here. As we get to the later innings, that pitch a little low. 1-1 the count. It'll be Shaheen, Smith, and Raypole due up for Muskingum here in their half of the 5th inning. And a little check swing fouled off to the right side. 1-2 now the count. And the pitch catches the outside corner for strike 3. So Shaheen goes down looking for out number 1, and that'll bring up Natalie Smith. Smith singled in her first at bat back in the 3rd inning and came around and scored the lone run so far for Muskingum in this one. And that pitch a little low and outside for ball 1. Zabik looks in. That pitch misses a little bit high. 2-0 the count. And that one catches the outside corner. Works the count to 2-1. Zabik doesn't get that outside corner call there, so 3-1 the count. That one right down the middle, though. Runs the count full.
One more, kid, one more.
And Smith lays off the high ball for the walk. And now Fighting Muskies have a runner on base with one away. And Olivia Raypole at the plate. Raypole had a sac bunt in her first at bat of the game. See if they elect to maybe move the runner over and concede an out. They do drop down the bunt. Rodriguez had a little trouble getting it out of her glove, but does make the play for the 5-4 putout on the sac bunt. So top of the lineup with Kara Taylor, 0 for 2. Looks at ball 1. Taylor flew out to center field and grounded out to the second baseman in her 2 at-bats here against the Cougars. Zabik's pitch finds the zone, 1-1 the count. Averett looking to get out of this trouble with the lead. This one hit over to Owen, and she'll take it herself. And that'll do it for Muskingum. They strand a runner at second base. And we'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Averett still in front, 2-1. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. And we got a new pitcher in the circle. Ashley Brewster will come in to start the bottom of the fifth. So Brewster coming in here. First pitch, a strike to Allie Testerman. Testerman grounds it out to shortstop in her one at bat so far today. And looks at strike two on the outside corner. Testerman just got a piece of it. Brewster coming into the day, 2-1 record, the 1.75 ERA in 8 innings. And Testerman just got a piece of that one to foul it off. Good effort there by Travis over at third base, but couldn't quite get to it as it hooked foul toward the Averett dugout. Oh, 0-2 the count here to Testerman, then back to the top of the lineup for the Cougars. That one fouled off out of play to the right side. Count remains 0-2. Brewster looking in, and the pitch. And Testerman got a piece of it again. 3 straight foul balls here with 2 strikes. And Testerman sends that one over to Travis at third. And just beat her by about a half step. So 1 away. And the top of the lineup back up with Carson Bratcher. Bratcher 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Transfer sophomore steps in. First time she's facing Brewster, though. And the pitch. And stayed back on the changeup, but got a piece of it, fouled it off behind the plate.
Come on, Carl, you got this, baby.
0-1 pitch. That one misses way high. 1-1. Cougars trying to steal a win here against Muskingum for playing Piedmont later today. Piedmont edged Muskingum earlier in this tournament. And that one dropped down. And the bunt. See if that's ruled. Single. I think the throw would have been late anyway. Bratcher was on her way down. Is indeed ruled a hit. Here as Zabik looks at strike one. Zabik showing bunt. Pulls it back as that pitch missed. 1-1 the count. See if Bratcher certainly has some speed here. Maybe you try to get her in a scoring position. And the bunt fouled back. Now 2 strikes on Zabik, 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Outside. Tough pitch to lay off of on that outside corner. So 2-2 now to Zabik as Brewster checks the signal. And that plunks Zabik, so she'll reach on the hit by pitch. So 2 aboard, and they're gonna come in and talk about it. Didn't look from my vantage point that she leaned into it. I think she was kind of surprised it came in and got her based on her reaction from what I saw, but certainly you want to make sure from everybody's vantage point, get the call right. And they're going to send her back. Averett head coach Anna Coleman saying that she just tucked her arms, trying not to get hit to protect herself. So we'll see. What the count is, and it will be a full count. It's Full count, 1 out. Bratcher back to first base. And a called strike on the outside corner. So 2 away. And it's up to Mackenzie Newcomb here. Mackenzie Newcomb. Keep it going. Changeup misses outside.
Come on, kid, barrel it up. Let's go.
That one fouled off. 1-1 the count here to Newcomb. Newcomb 0 for 2, but did reach and score back in the 4th on an error. Eventually came around on Rodriguez's RBI single. And check down, said Newcomb did not go around. Two and 1 the count. And the pitch. That one misses outside. 3-1. Averett dug out really into it, as is Muskingum's here. And this one hit over to Travis at third. Throw across the diamond, and that'll do it for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 5th. But they lead 2-1. We'll go to the 6th inning when we return here on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Averett up 2-1 here on Muskingum. That'll be Timko going to the plate. First pitch, a ball in the dirt. Timko, Bourne, and Brewster. And a big swing and a miss on the high fastball from Zabik. Evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. Misses the inside corner. 2-1 now. Timko 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. And this one hit out to deep right field. Testerman got a little turned around, but able to recover and make the catch for the out. So 1 away here for Taryn Bourne. Bourne 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch in there for strike one. And the pitch misses inside. This ball popped up over toward the third base side and called in foul territory by Rodriguez for the out. Rodriguez has made a couple really good plays here in this tournament. Yesterday, caught a ball up against the fence. And a couple really hard liners she made some good plays on as well yesterday. So 2 away here for Brewster. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This is her first bat of the day. Ball popped up, and that'll get out of play over the net. So a quick 0-2 count on Brewster. Brewster came into the day hitless. And a swing and a miss. Well, and some confusion here. And none of the umpires and now umpires will convene here. I think Averett is arguing that the first base umpire signaled out. They couldn't see the home plate umpire. And his signal was a swinging strikeout, but so a tough break for the Cougars. Call's not going their way. So officially that's a strikeout swinging, but advance on a wild pitch because the ball was in the dirt. And the inning stays alive for Muskingum. Now to bring up Wofford. Pitch misses high. Cougars have not gotten the calls here these last couple innings. But still holding on and looking for this final out here. Trying to get out of the top of the sixth. This one hit out to center field, caught by Bradshaw. And that'll do it. Despite the drama here. And we'll go to the bottom of the sixth. Averett still holding on, 2-1.
And welcome back. Here, new first baseman. We'll get you that sub in just a second as Cadence Woodruff steps up to the plate. Looks at ball one. Here on the pitch from Brewster. Looks like Lindsey Dudley now playing at first base for the Muskies. And the pitch. Changeup catches the outside corner, evens the count at 1-1. I think it was a straight up switch, but we'll find out as that pitch misses outside. 2-1 the count here to Woodruff. It'll be Woodruff, Brooks, and Rodriguez due up here for Averett in their half of the sixth inning, holding on to a 2-1 lead here over number 19 Muskingum. The pitch, a little chopper over to Travis, a little bobble, but recovers for the out. That'll bring up Brianna Brooks, the freshman. Brooks came into the day hitting .432, but 0 for 2 so far in this game. And the pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. This one crushed out to left field. That'll drop in for a base hit, and Brooks is aboard with a 1-out single. 5th hit of the day for Averett. As Brooks trying to get something going here for the Cougars. Would love to add some insurance, holding on to a 1-run lead. We will see a pinch runner over at first base. Looks like Madison Akers, number 2. Will grab a helmet. So Akers giving the Cougars a little bit more speed at first base here in a tight ball game. That'll bring up Angela Rodriguez. Rodriguez showing bunt, drops it down right in front of the plate. Could be trouble. And Rodriguez beats it out with a bunt single. Just the perfect bunt there to drop down, and Rodriguez able to beat it out. Averett's side of the field getting loud. Time called. So 2 aboard, only 1 away here for Kaylee Gates. Gates came through with a huge hit in her last at bat. Had an RBI double to left center field. And this one fouled off in the box for strike 1. Madison Akers at second base. Angela Rodriguez at first base here with 1 away. As Averett looking to add to its lead. Brewster with the pitch. Gates shows bunt, drops it down, but foul. And now 2 strikes on the Averett junior. And the pitch. Waste pitch low and away for ball 1. pitch. Misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Kaylee Gates. Hannah Jones waiting on deck for the Cougars. And Gates fouls this one down the first baseline. Nearly kept it fair, which would have been really helpful. Almost just basically like a sac bunt without getting credit for a sac bunt to move the runners over. But they'll do it again. 2-2 still the count here to Gates. And the pitch. And Gates can't catch up to it. It'll be strike 3 swinging for out number 2. And now Hannah Jones at the plate. 0 for 2 here in this one. A ground out and a fly out to center field. But a chance to keep the inning going here for Averett should she get on. That pitch misses wide, gets away from the catcher. And the runners advance. So it'll be ruled a pass ball. And that puts 2 runners now in scoring position for Jones. See if she can come through with the clutch hit. Averett would love to add at least 1 more run here in these later innings. Give them a little bit more cushion. Entering the 7th, only 3 outs away. Brewster with the pitch. Changeup drops in there for strike 1. The count. And the pitch. And a little check swing, and they say Jones went around. So 1 and 2. Got to protect the plate if you're Jones here. And the pitch. Ball popped up. That'll get out of play as Jones stays alive with the foul ball. Senior Jones would love to come through with a big knock here. That pitch misses inside. 2 and 2. And the pitch. And Jones crushes that foul out of play to the right side. Made solid contact with that one, but just a little late on the swing. And typically you see that a lot, especially when it's 2 strikes, just getting up there trying to make contact, protecting the plate. So 2 and 2, they'll do it again. Brewster, the righty, throws it in, and good eye by Jones to lay off that pitch way outside. Brewster trying to get Jones to chase that one, but the savvy senior with a good eye there doesn't fall for it. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Jones got a piece of that one, fouls it out of play again to the right side, and they'll do it again. Akers at third base. Rodriguez at second, looking for a chance to come home. And the pitch. And Jones hits it over to Travis. Travis traps it and throws across the diamond. Jones with a dive into first base, but too late, and that'll be it. The Cougars strand two. And that'll be it for the bottom of the sixth inning. Averett 3 outs away. Can they hold on up 2-1? We go to the top of the seventh when we return here on the Averett Sports Network. Welcome back. We go to the top of the seventh inning. Averett holding on by one run, 2-1 here over Muskingum. First pitch, a ball into Travis, who will lead things off here for the Fighting Muskies. It'll be Travis, Dudley, and Smith due up here for Muskingum in their half of the seventh, down by 1. Zabik with the pitch. Ball hit out to shortstop. And Newcomb with the easy 6-3 put out for out number 1 to retire Travis. Going to bring up Lindsay Dudley, getting her first at bat of the day here in this game. Didn't come into the day with any at bats. I'm not sure if she played in game 1 here earlier against Randolph-Macon, but crushes that one foul, way out in front of it. Took over for first base back in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Zabik fires and got her swing at that one. A little bit high, right around the letters, and Dudley was all in, going for it. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. Strike 3. 2 away, and the Cougars are 1 out away. I'll bring up Natalie Smith. Smith 1 for 1 with a single and a walk and a run scored today. So she's had some success against Zabik. And the pitch. Catches the inside corner for strike 1. Zabik trying to finish this one off here. Doesn't get the call on the outside corner, just a tad bit off the plate there. 1-1 the count here to Smith. And And the pitch. This one lined up the middle, and that'll get into center field for a base hit. So Smith keeps the Muskies' chances alive. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here, number 15.
Come on, Hank. Work hard here, babe.
Haley Pueblo has grabbed a bat.
Bill Wall, Hannah.
Pueblo came into the day with only one at bat. And 2 away with a runner at first base. Zabik with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Come on, Hannah. That's a kid to a kid.
Pitch, ball popped up. That'll get out of play for strike 2. And now Muskingum down to its final strike. Here with 2 away, 0-2 count here to Pueblo.
Come on, babe. Make a pitch here, right here.
Cougars trying to knock off the Muskies. Zabik with the pitch. And doesn't get the call on the inside corner. Ball 1 here to Pueblo.
Come on, Hannah, right here, babe.
And the pitch. Strike 3. And the Cougars take one from Muskingum, 2-1. Averett celebrating the win here over a nationally ranked team. Your final score, Averett 2, Muskingum 1. Cougars scored 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Muskingum 1 run on 4 hits, but committed 4 errors in this one, so that'll be it here between these 2 teams. Thanks for tuning in to today's broadcast of Averett versus Muskingum softball here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson. Be sure to click like on YouTube, and we appreciate your support here. Final score here from Game 1 for Averett in the Triangle Classic on Sunday. Averett wins 2-1. We're going to cut this broadcast off. We'll be back with another broadcast here in just a little bit. Averett taking on Piedmont here at around 2:30 p.m. We'll be back, so tune into that one here on the Averett Sports Network.